The amount of lack of social awareness that goes on in the stores of Costco, BJ's, Sam's Club, any store that requires a membership, people get excited and we love the deals. You're going to get everybody coming through that door. All types of backgrounds, all type of personalities, all types of temperaments. I don't know why people speed in parking lots. Like, you're not getting anywhere. You're supposed to be driving no more than 10 miles per hour in a parking lot. Did you know that? Because people back out, people pull in, walk in the parking lot with their shopping carts. You're at a warehouse where people shop in bulks. People's shopping carts are typically heavy, so please do not speed in the fucking parking lot. You know when someone is audacious and they know that they did something wrong, but instead of apologizing, they just wave you off? You look stupid. I know you do. I know you feel dumb because you shouldn't be driving behind me. I'm looking at the traffic that's in front of me, and not to say that I'm ignorant and don't look behind me when there's cars coming. One thing about me is I think for other people. You have to. If you're a driver or you're even just fucking existing, you have to keep your head on a swivel. Just because you're logical and follow the rules and the law doesn't mean that everyone else does. People are not fucking right in the head. Have your card membership out. You already know that you're walking towards an entrance that's going to require you to have your card membership out. People be digging in their purses right at the actual entrance where they're at the scanner, and I'm just sitting here like, why are you just now digging in your purse to locate your card, your membership, for them to scan and holding up the goddamn line? Step aside.
Bull.
Keep the traffic moving. I would feel so embarrassed if I sat there and was like, oh, let me now take out my membership out of my purse. And you got different cards that you got to sort through. Because I've seen that too with men going through all their cards and shit. Have your card in your hand when you're actually at the entrance. That's it. Easy. Have your card ready, or have your husband have his card ready. I don't know. Maybe he's useless. Speaking of useless husbands in Costco, the amount of women that I see shopping with their families, including with their husbands or their partners, and the men are just sitting there like oblivious to their children, screaming and crying and rolling around in the middle of the aisle while their mother is sitting here trying to pick up 2 cases of lemonade. And the husband's just sitting there. The amount of men that I see in Costco shopping with their wives and their families. Sir, are you just here for the vibes and the aesthetic of shopping with your family, even though you're not fucking helping and contributing until y'all get to the parking lot where you load the groceries in the back of your trunk? You can step aside if you don't have your shit ready instead of sitting there holding up the line. When you hold up the line, you don't even apologize or look back and say, sorry, you guys, I'm just having a bad day. I don't have to apologize. They're just gonna wait. No, that's a fucked up mentality to have. If you're sharing space with people in public, please be considerate. It costs you nothing. Your ego is not fucking important to their fucking inconvenience. Your ego is not bigger than their inconvenience when it comes to you. So please have your shit ready. It depends on the layout of a Costco. If you have a lot of big items in your cart, you need to put all the small items on the belt. There's a sign that says customer and cart. Read the sign. Make sure that the cart is on one side and make sure that your ass is on the other side. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people put the cart where the cart is and then themselves next to it, and the cashier's looking at them like, can you back up and go on the other side, please? But the fact that it's like so blatant, and I'm just sitting here like, do you not see? If it's your first time shopping, cool. But these are people that have been there for a while and they just sometimes forget. I don't know what's going on in people's heads. I'm not tapping people on the shoulder and being like, hey, you're supposed to be on that side, unless they have like a few items and I'm like, oh, they clearly look like they're new and don't know. When people get a Costco membership, is there an actual clause of how to follow rules or regulations? I don't know. If you have heavy items in your cart, leave them in the cart. They tell you that. Only put your small items on the belt. Make sure the barcode is facing up in the cart. That way they can scan it easily instead of flipping all the heavy items over just to look for a barcode. That holds your time up and it holds everyone else's time up in the back of the line. Shopping doesn't have to be stressful if you are well prepared and know how to do it. Another thing about Costco and their shoppers, a lot of them are suffering from main character syndrome. I know you can try different samples of different things they have to offer at Costco, but make sure your cart is not blocking the entrance while you're trying these samples. 5 family members blocking an aisle just to try samples of a cupcake or whatever. Fine if you want to try samples, but like y'all don't have to stand still and sit there and enjoy the actual sample and then give commentary on it. Be like, this is good, isn't it? Move! You're blocking pathways because you guys want to sit here and act like you're having a Michelin star experience of taste testing little cupcakes. Move! People are shopping, they're busy, people got things to do, and people be just sitting there shopping at Costco like it's an amusement park. It's fine if you like Costco to the point where you're so amazed and amused by the price points of certain items, but I'm like, God damn, this is not Disneyland. Wake the hell up! If you are indecisive about what you're picking out, put your cart to the side. I don't know why that's hard for people to do. It's like, holy fucking shit. If you even gotta go a little bit further down the aisle, put your cart to the side. Why y'all be blocking the aisles with shopping carts? I don't get it. I'm never in the middle of an aisle unless people are able to walk around you on either side. But if they're not, move to the side. Well, that's it. You can observe what you're looking for in the frozen aisle. You can look at what you're looking for before opening up the fridge. That's why they're glass. You don't have to open it wide open, blocking the damn aisle. I was told, like, never open up a freezer unless you know what you're fucking picking out. Do not keep a freezer door open. There are people that leave the actual freezer door open and walk away. Return items back to where they were. Costco bathrooms are nasty too. I remember waiting in line to go to the bathroom. This lady literally walked out, didn't flush the toilet. And I said, you're not gonna flush that? She didn't say anything to me. She just kept walking. There's been women in the bathrooms that didn't wash their hands and walk right out. Just letting you know, if you take a shopping cart, make sure you wipe the handle down. I don't know why I have to keep saying excuse me more than 2 times. Language is not even the barrier. It's just people feeling like they don't have to fucking move. It's just the idea that people feel like they don't have to show any sort of urgency, you know, to get out of the way, especially on a busy weekend in the middle of the day, like a Sunday. Oh my gosh. Hi, excuse me. Excuse me. You're still standing there? I promise you, there's been maybe 2 or 3 times where I literally shoved my car into someone else's because they fucking refused to move. I'm not playing games. You can look at me up and down. Made eye contact and she just didn't move, and I pushed the shit. I don't know if she was European, one of those elitist Europeans that come over here shopping at Gucci and shit and looking down on people and shit. I don't know. And she was like, oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my fucking gosh. How rude of you not to fucking move your cart after I said, excuse me. So when I deal with rude customers in certain stores, I don't mind giving an attitude. Women like that heard me say excuse me more than once and loud and made eye contact and still refused to fucking move their cart because they feel entitled to the fucking aisle for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. And I'm gonna keep it moving because I usually have headphones in. So I'm gonna act like I didn't hear what the fuck you said. But I heard what you said. Don't play me. I be telling people, like, don't try me. I'm nice until you give me a reason not to be. I'm like, oh, you want to be a bitch? I can be a bigger bitch. By the way, return your shopping carts back to the shopping corrals. Like, make sure you don't leave them stranded all over the parking lot, stranded in parking spaces. I can't stand when people leave their shopping carts in shopping spaces. Return the shit. It's not even that far of a walk usually. Even if it is, who cares? That's your shopping cart that you use to experience your shopping with. Return it. Return it back to where it belongs. It doesn't belong in a parking spot. But for some reason, when I see this shit happening in real time, I swear it takes a lot in me not to say something. It does. It takes me a lot not to say, you're not going to return your cart back? You're going to leave it right there? You lazy bitch, you're going to leave it right there? And I make eye contact with the people that do that shit. I'm like,
bitch, you better be joking.
do you think they feel bad? Of course not. People that have no shame when it comes to doing shit like that are showing you who they are in real life, like how they are with people in their personal lives, how they are in dating or their relationships. They're inconsiderate beings. They don't care about inconveniencing other people with their fuck shit or their laziness. People that don't care about interrupting other people's day because they decide to be a dick or not follow the rules or the regulations of the most basic shit, such as returning your shopping cart to where it belongs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they drive recklessly as well. I'm pretty sure they're very self-centered beings. You know, they're the main character in their lives and everyone else should just work around it. Customers be bringing their whole families, okay, like it is a fucking field trip to Costco. Okay. The rotisserie chicken, I get it. It's like $5 or whatever. You know, I try to be considerate and socially aware of my surroundings when I'm shopping in general. It doesn't have to be necessarily in Costco. I do like to make sure that I'm not in the way, you know, and I do apologize immediately if I am. Everyone should experience shopping as peaceful as much as possible, but some people are raised differently. Some people are not raised to be socially aware of their surroundings when they're shopping. For some people, shopping is a self entitled experience in a way where they don't have to care about being in the way of others. They're taking their time because it's their day off. But also, when you're leaving Costco, have your receipt out. Do not throw your receipt away because they have to check it. I feel anxious when I'm holding a line up. I do. So I try to always have everything ready before I'm asked for it. That to me is the most easiest way of going about life in general. Just have your shit ready. Shout out to Sugar Free. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. But yeah, Costco is awesome. They have really good deals. They have really good options. I know how people think. You have to think for other people when you're trying to keep your own sanity while shopping. You're like, someone may turn this corner with their shopping cart. So let me wait and look before I turn my shopping cart because I don't want to bump into anyone. People don't do that. I'm now coming down to the end of an aisle and I'm about to possibly bump into someone that's coming across me. Let me stop my shopping cart. They're not going to put stop signs down the aisles in lanes of places in stores where people have to like cognitively think, let me stop my shopping cart because I just came down to the end of an aisle before I turn it. Because what if a child is running? I don't want to hit my cart into the middle of a child's forehead. I would be terrified. People be just winging that shit, be just whoosh. Be just driving that goddamn car down the aisle, just be turning the shit and bumping into lanes and acting surprised when they hit somebody. I'm like, yeah, you should have looked. It's no different than driving. Stay on the right lane, you stay in your left lane. So that's it. That's my take on the whole Costco customer debacle when it comes to fucking having patience and courtesy. Be respectful, be kind, and be patient. Everyone should be coming in and leaving out safely. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, peace, love, and happiness.